Well, these guys don't seem to be too happy with me. I kind of killed their religious god, so I guess they have every right not to be happy. But I'm going to take all their punga fruit, so take that. I wonder if I can find my piece of brain. I know you can find it again. I just don't remember where it is. This is a lot of punga, actually. Huh. You don't attack me.
You are new, and
You do know that I killed your god, right? Well, if you're not going to attack me, then we have no beef and you get to live. But inside, probably going to be a much different story. No? Well, some of them.
yes,
Hey, Jack.
fellow seeker. I know I am, but
Blah, blah, blah. Don't get my brain from
Beware.
you. Well, I'm sure I'm going to be attacked soon. And one of these guys clearly does not like me. Oh, now they all don't like me. Well, I have a special thing for people who don't like me. It's called a mine.
Impure! Sleep forever. At last.
That hurt.
There you are.
Return to dust!
Return to dust.
You guys do not really have much original lines, do
I've
you?
been hit. Unenlightened.
Well, there goes the cult. And I level. It's kind of like celebratory music that I destroyed the cult of no brain. Would that be a proper thing to call them since they carve out pieces of their brain in order to be members of this cult? The cult of brain damage. There you go. Let's move on. Well, here's a little diversion. I picked up a holotape earlier talking about a truck and there being a lighthouse bulb in it. I now have that lighthouse bulb. So, I guess we'll take it to the lighthouse. The truck's here, by the way. Near the Turtle Dove detention camp. No idea what's going to happen with this, but it's a diversion. And an interesting one. Worthy of recording. Plus, I haven't actually gone up in the lighthouse yet. It's a lot of stairway. You know, with the right amount of reinforcing and modification, this could become a very defensible post-apocalyptic base. Like, in real life standard. You can make multiple floors, shore up the walls a bit, add some reinforcing beams to keep it from collapsing. It's an interesting idea. Okay. Well, I fixed it. What's this thing say? I think that's just another holotape for the lighthouse. Look, a bird. Well, don't know if there was any point in doing this, but I fixed it. I have to go drop off some crap I'm carrying so I can loot this place. No enemies showed up inside. Usually you do something like that and some sort of enemy shows up or something. Nope, I just fixed a lighthouse. For not much reason. Maybe the guy on the boat will have something to say about it. Let's go check. I mean, he pilots his boat over here. He probably would be thankful that there's a lighthouse helping him guide into port. Hey, it's you.
Hey, just in time. Found out who went rooting around in our skulls, and you'll never guess who it was. As a totally unrelated hint, I'm in charge of his boat now. Yeah, looks like it. When the tribals would send someone to the swamp, he'd be waiting around to nab 'em when the Pungaseeds gassed 'em. He'd do his amateur surgery for the tribals and let us wander back, all in exchange for punga fruit to trade. Sweet little deal he had going on. Anyway, I figured you'd want a shot at some revenge, so I put him under citizen's arrest, sorta.
Huh. Well, there's a little bit of the mystery.
Sounds pretty wacko, right? Well, I wouldn't have believed me either until I snuck a peek in Tobar's engine room. From the look of it, he kept every bit of gray matter he cut out, and he had quite a collection. You can take a look if your stomach's up to it. And while you're in there, feel free to give Tobar my love, preferably with the sharp end of a hot knife. First off, I'm claiming this boat. I put Tobar down, so it's mine. Them's the rules of the ocean. So that leaves me with a boat, a load of punga, and a wicked scar. Damn if I haven't earned that adventure I came out looking for. Think I'll take over running this ship. I can travel as I like and always head back to the Wasteland to see Mom. Not a bad way to live, huh? Of course, you can always ride for free.
Well,
Yeah.
honestly didn't remember that part. So let's see, this is the engine room.
Well, if it isn't my favorite... Why, when you were under, you should have heard some of the things that came out of your mouth. But I suppose you're more interested in what came out of your head, aren't you? Why do we do anything? You travel the world, kill people, take trophies that interest you, and move on. I'm much the same. The only difference is that my trophies are somewhat more medical in nature. Oh, and to be honest, I probably kill fewer people than you do. But I suppose it's time that came to an end. One way or another. You stop!
Why would you leave him with a gun? Why would you leave him with a gun? Sure is a lot of brain. And here's my brain. Hooray, I found my brain piece. Well, I guess that wraps up that little storyline. The cult's completely dead. I got my piece of brain back. Tobar the ferryman's dead. Stop looking at me. There. Can't look at me anymore. Well, more stuff to loot. Awesome. What a dick.